So I gave the thing, but I see the thing wasn't even showing up. Hold on, give me a second, guys, and ta-da! There we go. Alrighty. What's up, everyone? Darkrok here, and welcome back to more Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Last time we managed to get, well, the school gang got stranded on the island, and we happened to manage to find them. And everybody got changed for a little beach outing. I can see where we're gonna go from here. It's story 1. Penguins. Number 7. I didn't really get to finish it last time because I had to work early, but thankfully we don't gotta worry about that today, so let's finish it up. Eventually I'll get everybody's beach outfits. But not yet. I gotta wait till at least I get paid Friday. To at least get Sirens. Naga might be like the last one. Probably gonna be like Tia since she's like more limited time than Naga's is. Short distance away from the beach. Dense jungle and extends deep into the island's center. Far in the distance, an old structure looming above the vegetation. Maybe some kind of clue over there? Let's go take a look. Cinderella rises into the air. She circles around and scans the surroundings before descending back down. Why do you look so surprised? But they yearn to fly. The jungle is even denser than we initially expected. Unknown plants tangle beneath our feet. Sunlight barely makes it through the thick canopy overhead. Oh, we're gonna need something. Rosanna steps on a tree branch. And another. And another. Why don't you take it off then? Teh! I don't even know where to start with that. Let's get most chat up, sir. Cinderella reaches her hand out to penguin number 1. And it's private. There's clearly some of them that are referencing different penguins. Turn into hearts. Bang. Cinderella clings tightly on to Cinderella. I think penguin number 1's in love. Okay, penguin 2's Rico. Somehow I don't think that's it. We walk over to penguin number 2. She taps the vine with its wing. Pushing the vines aside reveals a drawing on the stone pillar. Yeah, it looks like something a kid drew. Hmm. Hmm. Crappy. Uh-huh. For now, let's keep moving and see if there's anything else nearby. Delighted at the compliment, Penguin number 2 begins to again carefully search the surroundings. I just noticed she has a pair of even the clip on her hair is a penguin. That's cute. Uh-oh. To be able to get to 12. Meanwhile, Siren's group, which is Siren, Tia, and Naga. See, I don't know if it's supposed to be Kowalski or it's supposed to be Skipper. You know what's funny? I actually just discovered this today that the voice of Naga is actually has the featured in the anime called Goodbye Laura, which is actually kind of a retelling of The Little Mermaid. So it's like, haha, this group's actually very fitting, very fitting, because she voices the main character, Laura. Brianna Knickerbocker, I think her name is. I might have butchered her name. Apologies if so, but yeah. That's adorable. True. Hmm. Exams. Yep. Exams. Because she's like that on the daily. Because they don't know that they're Old Tail Squad. Naga turns her gaze to Little Mermaid's bubbles. Then back to Little Mermaid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we know exactly who. What was it? Ian, Y, and Ray. Aww. Yeah, she's always like, is this the... It's like, is this a test? Aww. Tia suddenly stops as she sees something. She abruptly dashes further into the jungle. I have short, stubby legs. Lowers away. Tia is crouched down. A lizard. Is it a lizard? Isn't she a healer? Little Mermaid gently takes Tia's hand and opens it up. That's a chameleon. Yeah, she's all about the lizards. I forgot she's all about the lizards. Yep, she's all about lizards. She's like, snakes, lizards, reptiles, all over. Yep. Reptiles. Bang. Little Mermaid quietly watches Tia for a moment, then gently reaches out her hand. Bloop. Oh, that's so cute. It's made of bubbles. It's not space by her outfit's kind of a little wobbly. I still like the little Levi that she has on the bubble. Bang. Naga, Tia, and Siren all walk side by side, noticeably closer than before. Aw, that's cute. They're bonding. Alright. Pew! Take out every single rapture. Poor guy didn't even stand a chance. The training. Mori and Gray standing on surfboards in the shallow water, each balancing on one foot. While Gray appears perfectly calm, Mori looks extremely uneasy, picking over 3 watches from the shore. A wave is crashing down onto them. Mori loses her balance and falls over. Balance. Price is your balance. And there you go, yeah. Mori sits back onto the board. Another wave hits, and she falls. Psh. Damn, wow. You say the same thing on the battlefield. No, I think that's supposed to be. Oh god, see, I need to look up the Penguins of Madagascar. I'm pretty sure 4's supposed to be Skipper. That's supposed to be Private. I know one's supposed to be Rico. Hold on, because they actually fit exactly their postures. No, according to that, that's supposed to be Rico, but it's not. No, it is Private. He's just flipped over. He's just flipped. That is supposed to be Private because the way the thing is bent, it's just like Private's. Yeah, so that's supposed to be Private. Number 3. Two's Rico. See, 4's taller though, but he talks. So I'm guessing he's supposed to be Skipper. I'm not sure, but they're supposed to obviously be the Penguins of Madagascar. Stop. Yeah, you're waiting. Number 3 can see stare at them with wide eyes. Poorly drawn picture is scrawled across the outer wall of the lighthouse. Resembles the turtle drawing we saw earlier. That's yeah. You see the exact positioning of the penguins save the world. It's the exact thing of the penguins of Madagascar. How are you even able to understand that thing? Close my eyes and listen carefully. It's saying pang pang. Yeah, let's do that. The inside of the lighthouse is in better condition than we anticipated. We look around and see whether the lighthouse might still be functioning, but there's no sign of any external power source nor any internal generator. When we step back outside, a wide-eyed view stretches before us. Probably because we're so high up. Marciana? Marciana? Why do you ask? It spins around. Okay. Hmm. Well, it's not impossible. I think we could do it if we find the power source. No, that one's supposed to... Damn it. You know what? Because that one does the saluting, and Private's one who does a lot of the saluting. So that's probably supposed to be Private. God damn. Faint tremor runs beneath our feet. It lasts forever, the briefest of moments, and disappears just as quickly. Hmm. Strange. It wasn't an earthquake. And down it goes. Like two more left. After leaving the lighthouse, we stop by the boat. A short while later, Abby comes back carrying something in her hands. Sounds good. We'll head over once the sun sets. Aw, she's cooking fish with them. That's cute. Just like she does with, Levi. Everyone takes a bite of the grilled fish at the same time. Grilled fish. Because you're a robot. Aww. Oh yeah, freaking unbreakable sphere. That was a very lovely end to a anniversary's tale of Unbreakable Sphere. I loved it. Yeah, Hansel and Gretel. See, I'm curious how they're gonna work that because once again, they're two people, but they're gonna be probably work as one unit. So either they're gonna be melded into one unit, or they're gonna just be used as two separate units, which is gonna be weird because they can't really do that because how they work. Hmm. Calling it. Anniversary 4. It's gonna be Hansel and Gretel. Finishing the fish, the group cleans up and gets ready to leave. Just as they do. So I'm gonna call it Skipper because 4 is the one who talks the most, and Skipper's always the one giving orders. So 4 is Skipper, 1's Private, 2's Rico. I'm guessing 3's see, 1's doing this, which is supposed to put his Private's pose, but 1's saluting that Private does a lot of. So it's like there's 2 privates. Like no one's Kowalski. Well, Kowalski's supposed to be the tall one. Oh boy. That same tremor we felt, they felt it. Unless it was a separate tremor. Cinderella just blasting them straight out of the sky. Excuse me. We gather at the temporary camp and share our findings. The murals on the stern pillars in the lighthouse, and the faint tremors we felt beneath the ground. But none lead us to any conclusions yet. You guys find anything? Good, we came all this way for a vacation, so take it easy. I mean, at the beach. Indeed. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty tired too. So how about we take it easy for today? All right, let's go. Siren doesn't follow and just stands there hesitantly. You should come too, Siren. Yeah. Little Mermaid rushes to catch up, nearly tripping. I catch her before she falls. Yes. You okay? I might grow up in a. Am I get a nice good handful. Naga glances between Little Mermaid and me and gives a small smile. Hmm. Wait, what? Am I the only one who doesn't know what's going on? Ah, that's cold. Water fans outward in a massive arc before crashing over like a wave. That face. Three girls start laughing and splashing water at each other again. My opinion number 4 and I watch the sidelines. Of course, having fun. But what are you talking about? Pulling cheap tricks now. Fine, I'm not gonna go easy on you anymore. Take this! Mori digs into the sand with a shovel while Grave and Penguin 3 watch it in silence. Doesn't she just dig holes regularly? Dig a hole, dig a hole. What? Mori slowly pushes herself upright, catching her breath. She finally looks up. The hole is already deep as her height. Penguin number 3 watches Grave pull Mori out of the hole, and its eyes lit up. Marciana sits on one side of the beach watching everyone have fun. Cinderella sits down beside Marciana and hands her a drink. Where the fuck do we get those from? My penguin number 1 sits down next to Cinderella and starts drinking too. Hmm. Bang. No, she is supposed to be lifeguard. Nah. Oh? They've been apart for so long. Aww. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was like destroyed beyond repair. She was destroyed for like from basically falling to Earth. Siren was inside Gluttony, and Grave found Cinderella first, and like basically was trying to repair her. And eventually, she woke up. Those two were reunited, and then eventually they met Siren after she got out of Gluttony. Hmm. Yeah. Mm. Sorry guys, being quiet. Just so immersed in the story. Versus Mace. And that's 12. Other than more grilled fish. The fire crackles softly. As night settles over the white sand, in contrast to the darkness around them, the campfire burns bright. As Tia and Naga and Mary gather around the flames, hmm? Oh, who Siren likes. You're speaking to a man. Oh, that face is so cute. He's so adorable. Whoosh. Tia lunges at Little Mermaid. Poke. Poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. The three of them are tangled together, laughing happily. It's for me. No, us. We're hiding behind a box near the campfire, crouched down as small as possible. I wasn't smiling, okay? Besides, you're the one who dragged me here saying it was something interesting. Well, son. Really? Yes. 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 It's fine. I think I already know without hearing it. Says the person who wanted us to hide and listen in the first place. Want to probably get out of here before they notice us. Do you really think that'll work? That's true. What was that? Was that you, Rappy? Ground begins to shake. 10 minutes ago, earlier. That's pretty. The stars all like shooting stars. Ground starts shaking. The beacon. The lighthouse suddenly blazes to life. Jesus. Nothing like a brief tremor from earlier. Campfire topples over, sending embers scattering in every direction. I leap to my feet from behind the box and run towards them. Is everyone okay? Second tremor hits. Stronger this time, larger too. Massive booming sound rolls from the direction of this ocean. The sound as rushing water comes from every direction, not about stopping. Like waterfalls are suddenly appeared all around us. The next moment I could feel the ground beneath, my feet tilting. Out of the darkness, Cinderella comes flying in, carrying Marciana and Penguin 1. Okay, be careful. Cinderella and Rabbie soar into the night sky together. Within moments, they disappear into the darkness. Oh yeah, she's on 7 Dwarf 0. Rabbie and Cinderella soar into the sky. They look down below. To lower their altitude and fly along the island's edge. Closer they get to the water, the clearer the outline becomes. Land Eater? Santa stands beside Nagantia. This is the lighthouse shines brightly. Waves to you, to be continued. The Island Eater has awoken. Aw, man, so we're not fighting a Kraken at all. We're fighting a Land Eater. The heck? Story 2. Now we'll continue in Story 2. Probably tomorrow? No. Maybe tomorrow. That's the head. It's probably the head. Now let's see if we can do the mini game for quick. But then we're gonna jump right back into the actual story. Island Breaker. I'm really addicted to this game, like legit. I'll just start playing it like randomly. Can't get over Breakaway. Is it Breakout? Breakaway? I think it's called Breakout. Yeah! 777, lucky! Oh, that was a poor one. I was trying to get behind it. Can we do it this time? No. This? Ah, I didn't work as well as I hoped. Ah. 6 more balls. You got a cross one. Nice. Damn. Yeah, sucks we didn't get them close enough. Let's do this, maybe? Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. Perfect. Couldn't have been any better. Yes. Clear. 6 more flaming bomb balls. Nice, nice. Let's go. Yes. Perfect. That was perfect trajectory. Ah, that could have went a little better. Do it this way. Okay, we're gonna have to do the. We're gonna have to make a space to an opening. Alright, there we go, an opening. Ooh, that didn't go as well as I hoped. And that didn't do anything either. Flame and a roll ball. Okay, let's do this. Yes, yes, there we go, there we go. Aw, yeah. Perfect. Bomb bomb and a column ball. Yes. Getting real lucky with that. And go. Oh, we had one rogue flame ball. But can we get to do that? Ah. Right in the hole would have been perfect. A couple of them went like that. Basic and a column ball. Alright. Glass zippers. So trying to get into any kind of little nook or cranny we could get access, but doesn't seem we're getting any luck there. So just trying to make a. Oh jeez. Come, we need some reactions. We need some reactions here. Uh. That was like absolute luck right there. There's no way. I would have been like, oh no, I lost. There's no way. There's no way we could salvage it. And somehow we did. That is nuts. Okay, that could have went a lot better than I hoped. Basic crossball. Go! Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, geez. Okay. They did absolutely nothing. Yee! There's no way we're gonna win this. No, there's no way. There's no way. No way. Oh. Oh, you got a mission though. Car of score of 3,500. Reach wave 50. Reach wave 80. Chosen Marciana. Total with Little Mermaid. Earn 450 conches. Total 700 conches. Okay. Nah, can't do anything now. So let me just claim everything for the rewards. Challenges. Yeah, 24 is wave to you. Oh, it's not the actual intro, but it's actually the thing from the first intro 1. We advise Siren. See if we can reinforce anybody's core right now. Pretty sure we go with Tove. Yep. Core enhancement, because we got you when we were trying to pull for Cinderella. I think. I live, I serve. This reminds me of freaking that one moment from Legends of Adventurous. A master will never permit me to die. I don't think. That moment was funny as heck. I love that moment. Hey, can we get any more anchor? If she's unable to get any more limit. Alright, so that's it for that mission. Deception. I think we should focus on the story. Do all day stuff later. Do stuff with Tia. We can get 100? Oh, we gotta recruit a Nike. Hold on. We got this. We got this. We'll do one. Not a Cinderella. We're gonna save every little bit of... Oh, it's Dorothy. I was like, what? Oh, the other Summer Pilgrim. Yeah, we'll do social pools to get the one recruit. Because we're saving our big recruitments. Because even though we pulled for Cinderella, we didn't get her. We had to use our mileage. We're waiting for Marciana. Because I want to save some of that for Marciana. So at least we have both units. Now that, we spend most of our resources trying to pull for Cinderella. Like MLB Cinderella is like, oh, well, now we have nothing for Marciana. So it's like, nah. Let's wait. And then if we get Marciana, then we could pull for more for Cinderella. That. Get one of these. We're really gonna be ready for when anniversary comes. We're gonna be Pullapalooza, all right. Once Pullapalooza is gonna happen again for the big anniversary. That's just Cinderella and Dorothy, 2 summer pilgrims. Didn't get Rosanna yet. Nope. Oh, 250 more. That'll help us in the long run. Let's get some bones. I'll get 4 of those this time. Oh well. We'll get one of each of the special tickets for. We have to get favorite items. Let's see, then we'll get money. That's the big one. Okay, more money. Core dust. Data. Screw this one. We'll get this one too. We got enough. Bam. So what are we missing for Wave to You? I thought that was gonna be that stream with him on the lighthouse. Oh, the mission, yeah. There we go. Oh, you didn't buy 5, really? Alright, we'll get one of these. There you go. There you go. 5 times. Tribe Tower 5 times. We could do that easy. See you, Lizzie. Story 2. And she's got about 2 weeks to stay at. Na's got about 3 weeks left. Yeah, see. She's like the whole month. Ring Ensemble. And the other one is Siren. Shell Princess. Surprised they didn't offer any free ones. Usually they give like 1 to 2 free ones, but guess not this time. But eventually we'll get it. And this. Interception, Trap Tower. We'll do all that later. For now, onward to 46-3. Rebirth. I see some story. Because this technically, I think, takes place right after 46. You bet, Rappy. 46-3. Jesus, are you hungry? True. Snowy fires her rifle. Explosion occurs in the distance. Bruh. She goes That. Snow White fires her rifle again. Another explosion occurs in the distance. Cloud of dust heads straight for her. Wow. He goes watching this is making my bruh. Oh. Snow looks at the raptors swarming in. They're no different from the raptors she's always encountered. Assuming Johan and Caesar are just overreacting, Snow White takes aim. She waits until the raptors are within maximum effective range. As the lead raptors come into range, Snow White pulls the trigger. No, she was about to pull the trigger when the frontline raptors explode to smithereens. Snow White fires her rifle yet again. Yet another explosion erupts in the distance. The heck? After they destroyed the ones in the front lines with lasers? See, I thought it was our gang. For summer, everyone feels out of place. Oh, dark matter raptors. Dark matter raptors are a new type of raptor powered by dark matter. Dark matter raptors can be identified by the icon of their HP bar and by the color that appears when they take damage. Dark matter raptors. Ah, so there's an infighting. There's normal raptors and there's dark matter raptors. Yeah, I think their HP levels are black. Get him, Neon. She's not even part of the summer battles, but you know she's in her summer outfit. Ominous Omen. I said Sinister Omen, not Ominous Omen. Sinister Omen. Let's go here. Breaking news. Do you really know about the lift? Market us humanity's gateway to space? The lift may be something else entirely. It isn't just a route to the raptors used to reach the surface. It may actually be one of their bases. In other words, humanity may have built a rapture base in its own hands. What's so-called space expansion really for? Was the rapture invasion truly an unforeseen disaster, or did they know about it from the very beginning? When the lift was built, did they actually already realize it could be used by aliens, or did they see this coming and move forward anyway? Right now, the united forces of humanity are keeping this buried. Truth won't surface on its own. We want answers. We want to dig them up ourselves. Power time Rappy all the time now. Good job, Neon. Glad we haven't gotten a niece once. Yeah, or Crown. Dark Matter Raptures. Which once again, I thought they were on our side. Why is these? Oh wait, unless the Queen's using them. Snow White looks at the wreckage of the raptors scattered across the ground. Snow White approaches the wreckage, scratches down and picks up a mangled component. So they're like more colorful. Snow White whips her arm, then touches the rapture's component again. No core. Oh, don't secure the mag. Oh no, the white liquid's the one who did it. The white liquid's the one that melts. Oh, she made it out okay. She looks around, frowning. Does she look different? Lies. I forget, does her gait look different? I have to look at Nayuta. Well, I don't. I only have her heavenly form, but I have to look. I have to check out her other form. They are. Dark matter. Dark matter, because now they're more humanoid. Monk. So you brought all the combat units to the thing. You just silently raise a finger and points off in the distance. Gestures to the towering structure that seems to pierce the sky. The great structure humanity ever created, the lift. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Isn't that like where the queen is? I'll be careful not to fall. Hmm. Yeah, we can't be losing Snow White now. Even though she's not even on in this party. My team of counters. Yeah, the new ones are more bright, more colorful. Not all gray and monochrome. They actually have more color. They're red and yellow. Oddly shaped. I pressed the button. Zoom. Zoom. Probably gonna go there, up that way, probably up the street, through the stronghold. That's probably gonna be one. Then go around there, do that lift. So leads probably over there. Press that button, boom, 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 and then up to the boss. Nope. Got this. At last. Let's go. 4614. you're just mad. Yep. No. Fine goes to static. Hmm. You. You. Reaches out towards Mirror. Hand passes straight through her and point of contact crackles instead. I still don't trust her ass. Nah. I know what you did. I know what you did. Nah. If freaking Cinderella saw her ass, he'd be like, nah. I saw you die. I killed you. I know you dead. And she'd be also filled with a bitter rage. Cause like, you everything up for me. You everything for humanity. Nah, I don't trust you. Like raptures with faces. Like realistic looking faces and everything. It's creepy. Mushroom that Zeus. we are like super duper strong. Two. So it would be 84 would be the next one. PTC producing Raptors. Breaking news suggests this may not have been initiated by mistakes after all, but the VTC. Such a disturbing theory is gaining traction. A so-called miracle can regenerate severed limbs and restore dead nerves may already have been used to create something far more dangerous, a steel monstrosity. If the miracle is real, then not out of question exactly what they're trying to build. Trying to conquer the world using these ruthless machines that have been slaughtering humans, and the United Forces of Humanity truly unaware of all this. It's time they gave us answers. Ooh. Let's go. 4617. God damn. Dark matter. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh god, I really hope that the freaking four Bs don't decide to be like, well, she's using dark matter now, so you know we're gonna side with the queen. I'm gonna be like, no, you guys are cool. Come on. Mirror looks at the lift. Yeah, she wants a queen that she could control. She could basically be the ruler, but not at the same time. Hmm. You can't even see them like land. They're just destroyed, annihilated. Was that 17? Yeah. EX stage. Yeah. Let's grab this. More music. Twenty, 21. Let's go. Snow White and Ayuta follow along the path Mira leads them down. The motion's not big enough to draw in additional raptors. Rose shares a brief exchange with Mira, who nods at her words. Then Rose slows her pace and falls into step beside Snow White. she's like, damn, I was a crappy sister. I should have freaking been there for her. She mellowed out. Snow White and voices echo around them. It's now you, Tim Mirror, walk on listening. She knows it. What about ours? Yeah, she's definitely part of VTC. Oof. Yeah, and their core is dying. So it's kind of nice seeing the Raptors have a little more color. I do enjoy that. Should be close to 30 at least. 22. Not yet. Got music. Nothing in here. Another 100. Ah, I should have figured. Yep, another EX stage in there. 7. Keep on going. I see each other. Alright, he does show them. Parallax Zeus. Rib Zeus. Postman Zeus. So I defeat that. Probably be that one, and then we go up into the battle, into the boss battle. No. Yep, they have to get. We have to get Rapunzel. We have to get Scarlet back up and running. We have to get more strength, more numbers. Rose heads to a corner. Proceeds to perform a particular sequence of steps. Moment Rose completes her steps, the corner crackles to life. A human-sized container emerges. Rose presses a button on the container. With a hiss, the continents are revealed. Steel legs clad in red. Oh, we're gonna rebuild this bitch. We're gonna rebuild this bitch. I don't trust you. She shoots a small bag from inside the container and heads to Snow White. With red. Oh, Liberaglio. And she sliced her head off. So we're gonna remake Liberaglio our side. the fact that she knows us and she finds out like, oh, you're an interesting human. We can talk. We can conversate because I gave her that hope. So she'll be like, oh, well, now I don't like Mother because Mother basically said, nah, piss off. So she'll be like, nah, I'm gonna fight with you. Bitch. No, my daughter. She's gonna freaking my daughter. Heck nah. And I'm at the beach right now. Come on. Robbie's not gonna be happy. Oh God, I could see her throwing a fit. If you do anything to that little girl that looks just like her, she would throw a fit. She's gonna be like, nope, you're dead. I can see it. I can see it. Cause she was so happy and she was all like happy, yeah, one daughter. And I can see if the queen does anything to that little girl, oof, Rabbit's gonna be like, nope, nope. And then, oh, you gotta die. Hang on, guys. Let's take some real quick, like. You see something? Okay. Alright, let's grab this. Money. That was right. That one, then probably. I think that might be it. That seems about right. 30, 29, 30, 31. We're just breezing through it. Which is good, because, if we were on here, we'd still be, like, back at thing. Breaking news. Lift mission sabotaged by spy. Breaking news. United versus Humanity and the Goddess Squad have made multiple attempts to reclaim the lift. And in failure. Reports suggest those repeated failures may be due to internal leak. In other words, could be a spy within the United Forces of Humanity. The lift is heavily defended by the Raptors, and any assault extremely difficult. Even so, the fact that not even the Data Squad has succeeded to raise serious questions. Spies involved explain everything. Countless soldiers and Nikas have been sent to their deaths because of someone working to protect the lift from within. Another 100. Bye-bye! Sub Behemoth? Bye, Matt. You're reading them upside down. Yes, the smoke called genius, also known as the biggest idiot. But she's reading upside down. That was a joke. See, we're friends with the thing. It's just like, oh yeah, I bet it would help him. And now it's just like, what did you do? I really hope. Because I'm gonna be mad if they do turncoat again. It's like, come on, they literally like are doing stuff for us. Why can't we recruit them eventually? True, true. Yo, yo, what's good? We're playing some bit of Goddess of Victory Nikke. We just did a bit of the end of the first half of the summary tale, and now we're doing the newest oh god, chapter for the campaign. My god. Woo! There goes my chain of thought. I just went. But it's all good. We're actually almost near the end of here. Because Bahamut's idiocy. Where's Ziz? Ziz? Oh yeah, Ziz in the little one. Yep. Ziz lands in the air. The girl hanging from Ziz's neck climbs down to the ground. Only one. Ah, she's talking more. Cute. Wait, who's Bahamut? Oh, the one with the glasses. Is she gonna say she misses us? Oh, only one. Says wraps her arms around the girl. My usual stream schedule, it varies. I mean, usually it would be today. What's it say? It's Monday. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but we had a bad thunderstorm, so I couldn't really get a chance to. And of course, I was usually stream Friday afternoons, but had the holiday coming up, so. I get you, Lethal Skull. I get you. Wait, is she fuzzy? What do they have to pack? Ah, they're such a good aunties. I like that. Reaches out toward the girl nestled in Ziz's arms. She stares silently at Leviathan. Her gaze travels down towards Leviathan's chest. Ah, she wants Booba. It's funny. The girl settles inside Behemoth's arms, tucking her head nice and nestled against her. She calls it fluffy. The girl turns her head and looks at Leviathan. She's flat chested. So me. Bahamut looks at Leviathan, then nods silently. I mean, technically, the only two people she can snuggle up to are Ziz and Behemoth, because Bahamut doesn't really have much of to work with either. Aww, you guys can walk. I mean, there's only 3 of them who could do that. Four beasts walk on. Leviathan glances back. The White Ark, once a ritual place built for the creation of a queen, a place that has become their home. It was wrecked by Liberalio. Even the process of restoring it was enjoyable. For some reason, Leviathan feels a twinge of regret. Four beasts continue onward. After walking for a long time, they stop. Before the no stands the thing, who looks at them with a smile. Then closed the distance in an instant. Her gaze locks onto the girl in Behemoth's arms. Her effectively turns and shields the girl. A thunderous roar echoes out. Behemoth collapses to her knees, upper half of her body now missing. The girl flung aside lies to the ground, staring at half of Bahamut that remains. She crawls over and touches the core lying on the floor. The thing looks down at the girl and raises her foot. Fire ignites in the eyes of Leviathan, Ziz, and Bahamut. Black light bursts forth, staining the White Ark. Oh, shit. I didn't think she was gonna be that fast. Oh. I'm like legit nervous. It's like, alright, now, only one. If anything happens to that, I guess anything happens to that girl, oh, I'm gonna be pissed. And I know Rappy will be furious. She'll be like, nope. She's dead. She's dead. I'll kill her myself. It's gonna be like freaking a fight between her and Snow White to who's gonna kill the queen first. Oh, I didn't think there's gonna be one more. No, it's right there. 11, 12, 13. Did I miss one? Did I miss a sparkle somewhere? Don't worry, Anise. We're gonna think. I'm just looking around for any sparkles that I possibly missed. Oh no, they're both up there. Okay, no, we didn't miss any. We're good. We didn't miss one. Ah, the jitters, man. She does not move. Her wings have been completely torn apart. Palm is motionless. Half of her upper body has vanished. Leviathan's body is grotesquely contorted into several places, writhing in agony. thing steadies her breath. She shakes off the dark matter clinging to her body. She gaze sweeps across the four beasts scattered on the ground, and settles on the girl standing in her midst. The ground beneath the girl begins to turn black, continues to spread wider and wider as Leviathan sinks into the darkness. She desperately shouts. For we sink into blackness created by the girl. Gigantic wings unfurl, drill shafts and pincers rise from the ground. The thing charges forward. Massive arms surge up from the ground and latch onto the thing's legs. She tries to shake them off but can't, for their strength is tremendous. Girl's pincers strike furiously to the immobilized thing. The thing staggers and tears off the hands gripping her with sheer force. She catches the swinging pincer and twists it with a sickening crunch sound. The pincer wraps and shatters. The thing drives her fist into the girl's torso. Part of the girl's upper body disappears with a tremendous boom, but it regenerates almost instantly. A massive pillar is summoned simultaneously, and a swarm of arms rise up once again. The thing takes her stance. The girl lashes out with her pillar and arms with ferocity and tears her opponent asunder, while the thing wildly throws her fist, intending on pulverizing anything in her path. The girl's dark matter and the thing's fist collide over and over. Shockwaves ripple outward. The pseudo-arc's buildings tremble and ground splits open. The fierce stalemate continues until the balance is broken by the thing. A low kick aimed at the girl's legs tears them clean off. The girl crumples to the ground, her legs gone. The thing rains down punches from above. The barrage of fists, the girl panics. This is something she's never felt before. Black light erupts. The thing looks up at the dark spire that suddenly rises before her. Beams of light pour down from the spire, and black thorns rain down like a storm. The thing swiftly evades the projectiles, but it's useless. There's simply too many of them. Beams catch her torso and send her staggering. The attacks have been sending in all directions, now concentrate solely on the thing. For the first time since inhabiting this body, the thing adapts a defensive stance. Beams of light and black thorns crash down upon her. After raining down attacks for a long while, the girl looks downward. The thing is on one knee, staring at her. No, get my girl. Massive pincers, pillars, and drill shafts burst from the spire, all of them pointed downward. The thing looks up at the colossal black spire looming before her. She shifts her gaze to her own body, then back to the spire, and back to herself. Fury spreads across her face. That moment, Leviathan comes flying out of the black spire. Go points to the thing. Aw, they want to treat her like the little girl she's supposed to be. Black Spire disappears and the four beasts are still floating in midair. Wings spread wide, she carries everyone quickly and takes flight. Thing watches them go with fury etched across her face. Bahamut can't. Are they gonna like meet Eden and say, "Yeah, that was the queen you saw"? Oh, she goes Behemoth, Moth, and then it's Vi, Ba, and Ziz. Aww. Aw. I would say more aunts than sisters. Aww. No, I was like, I heard my sisters. I would say more aunties than sisters. Girl had fallen asleep on Leviathan's arms. Leviathan looks down at her with a troubled expression. Is she just a kid? Mm-hmm. I know. That's why I keep my two boys separated, because all they do is fucking fight at each other. It's like, can you guys stop before you guys each hurt each other? Exactly. And then if you spoil that into her brain that she's that strong, she'll become corrupt. She'll get spoiled. She'll get spoiled and become a brat, and she'll basically be like, "I want this," and she'll just destroy everything if she gets it. Because. Aww. See, that's it. I say it could be big sister, but I say more auntie kind of thing. She lifts her head and looks at Leviathan. Reaches out a hand and wipes Leviathan's tears. Aww. Oh my god, Leviathan. Oh my god, Bahamut. she's doing badly. Yep. Oh, you guys did really good raising her. As me and Rabbi being obsessed, absent parents. Where are you? Oh yeah, we're at the beach. Leaving her with her two sisters, aunts, whatever. She calls them sisters. Oh god, I can't wait for the freaking rest of the counters to see the kid. It's gonna be so weird. It's like, oh yeah, that's our kid. What? So that's why you had that smug I won look. One more level. And the final battle. We got this. We're 20,000 power above it. We can manage. Now back with team 1. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So guys. Speaking of little ones, I'll make sure my little one's not causing issues. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. So she was literally gonna about to corrupt her. Yep. Sounds like tearing through the sky air, echoes in the distance, rapidly approaching. Something enormous slams down. The ground splits and nearby buildings collapse. She stares at the massive wall blocking her way, a towering wall, smooth and flat. The wall slowly lifts, revealing its end. It tapers gradually to a point. Gigantic sword swings again, some coming down aimed directly at Snow White. Seven Dwarves unleashes fire. An explosion hits the descending blade, knocking it off course. Quickly takes this to higher ground. Beyond the dust cloud, a vague silhouette of a giant approaches slowly. It stands ready with 7 dwarves, waiting for the dust to clear. As the dust thins, the giant silhouette appears. A wide-brimmed hat, a single sword, wings on her back. It stares vacantly at the form, an unmistakably imitation of someone, and like Alturia, this doppelganger before her provokes a great sense of rage in her. Yep, this one was Noah and Rapunzel. This one's Isabelle and Scarlet, comrades who risked lives in battle. When its eyes blaze, she clenches her teeth. In hesitation, she unleashes her attack. Yep, the one who looks like Scarlet and Isabelle. Moving fast, but also swift with a sword. Alturia. No, Egovista. Egovista. My girl counter's got this. And this was released this was released at the same time as the anniversary, so it should be okay. Bobby, no! We're starting. We lost Rappy. I'm getting involved in this fight now. Let's go. Light it up. And down. Like a buster sword. Ugh, God, he's really creepy looking. You know, the multiple eyes just blinking. Wow, she even talks like freaking Scarlet. Snow White fires a barrage of missiles. Eagle Vista's arm detaches. The sword it's holding lashes out like a whip. Precise cut that slices through the oncoming missiles before they can even explode. Sword then swings towards Snow White's head. Snow White tilts her head slightly, evading the strike. Eagle Vista vanishes, then lands between Nayuta and Snow White. Sword swings wildly. Nayuta and Snow White both block and evade, but are grazed and sliced. Precisely refined close quarters combat. Neither Snow White nor Nayuta experienced against sword-wielding opponent they couldn't have. Against Raptors, gunfights are standard, but some Raptors do engage in close combat, but their attacks are nothing more than straightforward physical aggression. But Eagle Vista plays mind games. He targets blind spots and vital points. Need to know self-defense, but they won't at the level to face a master like this. Against a master of the blade, neither can mount a single counterattack. Sword meets sword. I'm about to say, Rose is probably past too. The blades clash. Distance Mira watches. The quiet crackle of the static mirror vanishes. Rose and Eagle Vista's blades clash in a flurry of exchanges. They are evenly matched, but one side begins to falter. Their difference in physical specs is overwhelming, but the difference in swordsmanship is overwhelming enough to cancel it out. Rose drives Eagle Vista back. Vista swings her blade in desperation. Her movements are wide and sweeping, the kind that happens when motions overtake the body. Rose ducks and raises her sword. All she needs to do is lightly deflect and charge forward to pierce her to the core. Eagle Vista's blade drives deep into Rose's upper body. Rose collapses. Snow White levels her gun at the stunned Eagle Vista. She glances toward Nayuta to call for backup, but you're staring into the distance, her face frozen in horror. Snow White follows Nayuta's gaze. Dozens of glowing red orbs of light hurtle towards Nayuta. Thunderous roar echoes in the distance, sending vibrations rippling through the air. Sound slowly draws closer. The monster crashes into the wall. No, she's got a thing. Hesitates. The last eyes with Nayuta. Snowy mounts a mantra. The beast gallops off. Snowy gazes turn to a fallen rose. She stares at the ground as if dejected. Mantra gallops on. Snow White bends down and lifts the battered rose. Snow White and Rose aboard. Mantra leaves the area in an instant. Nayuta watches and almost red lights converge on her. Nayuta presses her palms together, light bursting from her body. His blade smashes into Nayuta's face, sending it tumbling across the ground. His vision swims as she's struck by the flat of the blade of the sword. Yeah, she was the one. Red lights enter Nayuta's body. She struggles, but goes still after a moment. No, Nayuta! Short time passes. The red-eyed monk raises to her feet. The red-eyed monk sits cross-legged and closed her eyes. Light rises upward. Watching that light mirror smiles. No, Nayuta! Rebirth. Damn. We lost Nayuta to corruption. Heard United Forces of Humanity are looking for me. Why? Because I exposed their dirtiest secret. It all started with the lift. Backed by massive funding from Mastillus Industries. It was presented as humanity's gateway to space. Was it really about space? The true purpose may have already been buried beneath the VTC's control. Mastillus' money and the United Forces of Humanity's cover-up. Which means nothing can be trusted. Not religion, not corporations, not the government, everyone. Question everything. What if everyone is lying? What if humanity's enemy is something we created? Now it's slaughtering us. Even if it disappears, don't stop questioning. It's time to wake up. Oof. Claire 46. Go to lobby. Damn. days later in Eden, Johan's mind is unsettled. Since the battle with the Queen, there's not but a single day his heart has been at peace. The painful defeat weighs heavily on him. What happened afterward only made things more complicated. Corruption of Nayuta's true body. Rapture strategist called Mirror. Newborn raptors the Queen is said to be creating. New heretics like Alturia and Ego Vista, there may even be more, probably are. Liberalia, who arrived in Eden with only her head remaining. Rose, severely damaged, now unresponsive, only her brainwaves still active. An identified weapon dubbed Red Shoes. So many new and unfamiliar things keep converging in Eden. Johan is conservative by nature. He's not accustomed to accepting things that don't have a full grasp on. His years spent on the surface have only pushed that tendency even further to great extremes. Hi! Everybody's walking. Johan steps on something. He frowns and slowly lifts his foot. Sticky black liquid stretches below his boot on the floor. Johan's head hurts. He's afraid to open the door before him, but he can no longer ignore the noises coming from outside. Taking a short breath, Johan opens the door. Bahamut. Oh, they're all there already. He's like, ugh. Yeah, but they still should have meals, though. They can't just eat snacks and candy. See, this is it. See, I can't decide. Big sister or good aunt? I can't decide. Yay! The VR4 Beast are making nice with the rest of the group. Just seeing these guys in there. Yep, there's just Leviathan in her like 6 head. Bruh. The moment he opens the door, the troubling thoughts have been swirling Johan's have vanished. His brain mobilized every resource at his disposal in order to find a way to bring order to this chaotic situation. He combs through his memory and speaks the words he once used to resolve situations like these. But things don't not quiet down at all. Johan's head pounds. He needs to resolve the situation one way or another. He quickly assesses what's happening. He approaches the source of the commotion, the person whom everyone is shouting at. Johan is startled by a sudden strange sensation against his leg. He looks down. A girl is clinging to his leg. Johan ignores the girl and continues. She's like, hug me! Johan bends down and lifts the girl up. He holds her arm out his arm length and looks at her. He's so awkward hugging a little girl. Trying to embrace his still awkward moment. She falls asleep almost instantly. Obviously, he's lacking the empathy skill of being like, dad. Just take a seat and just talk. Johan looks down at the sleeping girl in her arms. The thoughts of that had been tormenting him moments ago are completely gone. Focusing all his attention on holding the girl, Johan stood frozen in place. This is the first time Cecil has seen this side of Johan. She busts out laughing in the end. Leviathan stares at the girl asleep in Johan's arms. Yay! The girl suddenly opens her eyes wide. She slips out of Johan's arms and runs off. Congratulations, welcome to Parenthood, Leviathan. That's how the fuck it is. 2 seconds and they're gone. It's like, what the fuck? Where'd they go? Ow! Johan rises and follows. At slight hesitation, the girl runs through Eden. Something about her path, her taking strikes Johan as strange. The place she's heading to is clearly. Girl quietly stares at Marion, lying there as if sleeping. She waves her hand in front of her face, but Marion doesn't wake. She reaches out and places her hand on Marion's chest. No heartbeat can be felt. The girl takes a step back, places her hand on her own chest. She feels 2 heartbeats. The girl continues to stare at Marion. Aww, she's gonna give her heart to Marion to bring her back to life. How much more do we got of this chapter? Damn, holy crap. Oh, okay, oh, geez, okay. Time's it. Oh, it's almost 3 a.m. already. Alright, we might have to finish up the rest of this next time. So next time on Goddess of Victory Unique, we're gonna do part 2 of Wave to You, and finally finish up chapter 46. Alright guys, like you just saw, pop the good old socials. It's gonna go silent for a hot minute. Go. I'm gonna have to place that on Kick itself. Looks like I use the bathroom and then head to bed. Looks like I work tomorrow. There it is. Let me put this here. Socials. Yes, it doesn't work for me there. Haha! There goes Kickbot. Alrighty. Alright guys, since it's late, probably not gonna think, so we're just gonna end off this time right out. So